A cookie that tastes like a brownie yet has peanut butter chips in it. What more could you ask for? Here are your ingredients, but don't worry, there will be a link below that will give you nutrition information and details as usual. Yes, there are a lot of ingredients in this recipe, but trust me, it is worth it. The first thing you want to do is preheat that oven, and then we're going to work on mixing our cocoa, our flour, our baking soda, and salt together. If you have a sifter, you can use it and get it really nice and fine together. If not, your spoon will work just fine for this recipe. After you have this mixed together, you're going to move on to a larger bowl and you're going to cream together shortening and some sugar. Now, if you don't have shortening, you can use butter or margarine in a pinch, but it does change the texture slightly and they are no longer going to be dairy free. You can use all white sugar or all brown sugar. If you don't have both, it is perfectly fine. It'll just change the texture and taste just slightly. Once you mix that together and get it nice and smooth like this, add in your egg, and then you're going to beat it again until it's nice and fluffy. You can do this recipe by hand and you don't even need to use your mixer. These are amazing cookies. They actually taste a lot like a brownie. Once that is done, you're going to add in some vanilla and again mix it briefly until it's nice and smooth. Toss in that flour mixture and then you're going to mix it on low until it is just coming together, and you can do this by hand again. You don't have to use your hand mixer, and I actually kind of recommend it if you can because it really makes a nice tender cookie that is chewy and just out of this world amazing. This is a very thick cookie dough. Don't worry if it sticks to your beaters like this. That's okay. Just make sure you unplug it before you start getting it out of the beaters because you don't want to have any accidents. Now we're going to add in those peanut butter chips if I can actually get a hold of the bowl. And I do recommend using peanut butter chips, but if you can't find them, use ordinary peanuts. It's absolutely wonderful. And then you're just going to drop this onto your baking sheet about 2 inches apart, and that's about 5 centimeters. And you want to bake them from 8 to 9 minutes. You don't want to overbake these. If you overbake them, they're going to be crunchy and not chewy in the center, but they will still be good, so don't worry if you do slightly overbake them. They will have a crinkly, crackly top, so you want to leave them on the pan for about 2 minutes before you put them on a cooling rack, and then eat them once they're cool. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Visit us at jacksonsjob.com for more, and as always, happy baking.